My dear child, I see you. Yes, I see you. No, not the person you show the world with a smile. No, not the person who says, I'm fine, when inside your soul is crumbling. No, not the person who wakes up every day and thinks, how much longer can I take it? I see your true self, the one who hides behind the curtain, the one who cries in the shadows of pain, the one who screams silently in the darkness of the night. I see the broken pieces that you struggle to hold together, and I want you to know this. You are not alone. Your tears have not escaped my eyes. I have not neglected your wounds. I have not forgotten your silence. I was there the day your heart first broke. I was there when the knife of betrayal was stuck deep inside. I heard you whisper, in the dead of night, oh God, where are you? Why is this happening to me? And look, I am here, my child, not far away, not a stranger, closer than your breath. You tried to heal yourself. You tried to forget the pain. You buried your feelings behind responsibilities, smiles, confusion, even prayers. You didn't know if they would be answered or not. But now, it's not time to hide. Now let me in. I am not here to shame you for your brokenness. I am here to mend it. This world tells you, be strong. Forget it. Move forward. But I tell you, you don't have to keep anything secret from me. I don't want to see you perfect. I want you to be honest. Because my love doesn't demand your strength. I give it my strength. Remember what I said in my words. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the contrite spirits. Yes, near. Not above, not far away. Right next to you. In the hospital room. In the lonely bedroom. On long car rides. When tears flowed freely. In all those places where you said, I can't take it anymore. I was there. I didn't leave you. You may think everyone has forgotten you, but I have your name engraved on the palm of my hand. You may feel abandoned, but I have never forsaken you. You may feel unworthy, but in my eyes, you are the one I gave my life for. Your brokenness is not a burden to me. That's why I came. I will pick up every broken piece of you and breathe new life into the parts of you that are silently dying. There was a time when I walked this earth, when I stood by the brokenhearted. I saw the woman at the well, whom everyone despised. I gave her dignity. I touched the bleeding woman, whom society had forgotten. I called her daughter. I bowed down to the woman who was being punished for her sin. I gave her mercy. I see you as they do, not by what happened to you, not by what you've done. I see who you are in me. You may be broken, but you're mine. Listen, I'm going to tell you something that could change your entire life. Your heart is safe with me. No, not with those who betrayed you. No, not with those who hurt you, judged you, used you. With me, the one who raised you in your mother's womb, the one who cries your tears, the one who already knows the story you're afraid to tell. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to keep your brokenness a secret. You can come to me even if you're not completely healed. Come right now, just as you are, broken, bloody, confused, with shaking hands, with a heavy soul. I will hold you. I will not turn away. I will sit with you in that pain until your heart beats with hope again. This journey, it's not just a message. It's not just words. It's a miraculous encounter. I will take you to the places where you have buried your pain. No, not to hurt you, to heal you, to show you that the deepest wounds can one day become the strongest scars. The scars that will remind you, yes, I made it through this, but God never gave up on me. Your pain is not meaningless. There is a Savior for your pain, and your heart, though broken, still has a future. So if you are tired, come on. If your pain is unbearable, Come on. If you are angry, confused, disappointed, ashamed, tired, nevertheless, come on. No chaos is too big for my mercy. No wound is too great for my touch. No heartbreak is too deep for my healing. Let me take your burden now. Walk with me through this dark valley. Give me the right to wipe your tears. Let me teach you what love is. Give me the chance to start your story anew. In the next few chapters, I will tell you more. I will take you through my words, through healing, through forgiveness, through laughter after mourning, and peace after chaos. But before that, just remember this. You don't have to be right to be found. Your heartbreak doesn't disqualify you from me. It makes you worthy of my comfort. Now take a deep breath, my dear child. Close your eyes and listen with your heart, because the God of all creation is speaking to your pain and calling you gently, lovingly back to life. Come on, let's begin. My dear child, let's begin with this truth, which should not only be heard, but also allowed to resonate deeply in your soul. You are not alone. Even in your darkest moments, I was there. I walked beside you that day when you were betrayed. I held you as your tears fell, and you wondered if anyone really understood you. I heard every indescribable cry you made. I felt every broken piece of your heart. What the world often fails to understand is this. Brokenness doesn't push me away. It draws me closer. And if you could see me as I see you now, broken in doubt, then you would know that there is no distance between us. Do you remember what I said in the Jesus poem? The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the contrite spirit. Yes, I am near. Not metaphorically, not philosophically. True, godly, physically, spiritually close. Closer than your breath. Closer than the hand that couldn't hold yours. Closer than the voices of doubt screaming in your mind. You may feel like no one understands you, but I do, because I too have been through betrayal. I too have stood in pain. I too have cried for those who misunderstood me. I was broken for you, yes, crushed, rejected, alone. And I did this so that when you stand in pain, you will never have to stand alone. Your pain has a purpose. I know this may be hard to hear. I know right now, all you want is relief, an end to the storm, a way out of the pain, a reason. But what if I told you, the purpose is not just in the treatment, but in the pain? Isn't your pain wasted? Isn't your heartbreak useless? I collect every tear. I hold every piece. I write every moment in your story with everlasting love. Child, I want you to remember that the broken pieces in my hands are never lost. They are being rebuilt. Like a maiden at the wheel, I am rebuilding what you thought. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. This is my promise. This is my mission. This is why I came. I will answer your silent questions. You may not say it, but I hear your heart that cry. Why did this happen to me? Why didn't you stop it, Lord? Where were you when I was breaking? I will answer you, not with accusation, not with religion, but with love. I gave humanity free will, because love that is forced isn't true love. And sometimes those I created choose to hurt rather than heal. But I was never absent. I was never unaware. I was never inattentive. As much as they broke your heart, I was preparing your rebuilding. As much as you were rejected, I was calling you chosen. As much as they left, I remained. And I will never leave you. Your worth is not diminished by your suffering. Many children make this mistake. They believe that because they are suffering, they are worth less. They think they have done something wrong. They think they are beyond repair. But my child, look at me. I do not see you as broken glass. I see you as a diamond refined in the fire, still precious, still sparkling, still mine. Do you remember what I said in Isaiah? When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned. Look, I did not say that you could not face the water, the river, or the fire. I said that you would walk through them, but you will not drown. You will not be consumed, because I am that one, holding you. Your healing begins when you let go. You have carried the pain for so long. You have tried to pretend you were okay. You have blocked out feelings with distractions. You have buried the memories so deep that you have forgotten how to feel. But now, child, it is time to let go. Give me your burden. Lay it down. Let the tears come. Break down the walls. I am not afraid of your feelings. I created them, and I will walk you through them until you are whole again. Forgiveness is freedom. I know some of the wounds have been inflicted by others, by those you trusted, by those you should have loved, and it may seem impossible to forgive them, but hear me now. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting what you did. It means you no longer want to carry it. Forgive, and you shall be forgiven. It is not because they deserved it, but because you deserve peace. And when you forgive, I will restore you. Let me be your comfort. You seek comfort in people, in habits, in things. But the comfort I give is deeper. It does not fade. It is not false. It does not go away. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Let me comfort you now. Your mind, your body, your spirit. Let me embrace you with the peace that surpasses all understanding. Let me silence the lies of the enemy. Let me calm the storms of your heart. Your story is not over. Yes, this pain is part of your story, but it is not the end of your story. There is more healing, more love, more joy. You will feel again. You will laugh again. You will rise again. For I am the life and the resurrection. And anything that feels dead in you, I can bring it back. Talk to me. Now, wherever you are, just talk. No matter how broken, no matter how silent, say, Jesus, I am hurting. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I surrender. That's enough. I already know what's in your heart. But when you say it, you'll allow me to go deeper. I will enter every corner, wherever you allow me to go. No shame, no blame, just kindness, just love, just healing. Let me hold you, my Master, right now. Be still. Breathe. Close your eyes. Let my arms wrap around you. Let my presence fill you. Feel the warmth of my love. Feel your tears with me. Yes, I cry too, because your pain is my pain. But soon, my child, your tears will turn to joy. This is just the beginning. In the coming parts, I will teach you how to heal, how to trust again, how to hope again, how to see yourself not as the world sees you, but as I see you. Chosen, worthy, healed, powerful, destiny decorated, beloved. I will lead you through the valleys and show you the mountain peaks. But for now, rest. Feel my love like a blanket. Let your broken heart begin to rock with new purpose. For I, your protector, am near, and I am not leaving. To my dear child, in the silent corners of your heart, I hear the question that you often dare not utter aloud. Why am I going through this pain? You feel as if this pain has no purpose, as if you are just living each day with a broken heart and a weary soul. You may think that perhaps your life has no meaning, that your brokenness has written the final chapter of your story. But I want you to know something today, a divine, eternal, and deeply personal thing. Your pain to it isn't meaningless. Your tears are not wasted. Your suffering has a sacred purpose. Child, the fire that burns you can also purify you. Let me take you to my words. This test will prove the genuineness of your faith. It will test your faith as gold is tested by fire. You see, when gold is tested by fire, it does not lose its value. it becomes purer. So are you. I know the fire burns. I know the heartache is intense. But even in this furnace, I am with you, guiding you, shaping you, strengthening you. And when the heat of the fire subsides, you will not come out as ashes. You will come out as pure gold. Suffering is not punishment. It is preparation. You often mistake your heartbreaking pain for my rejection. But my child, I will never reject you. Though the mountains be shaken and the hills be removed, my steadfast love for you will never waver. Your suffering is not a sign of my absence. It is often the soil where your deepest growth begins. Just as a seed must be buried in the ground to sprout, just as a tree must shed its leaves to prepare for a new season, your loss is preparing you for life. There is a reason why I am allowing this time. You may not see it right now. You may only see pieces, but I see the whole picture. You may be saying to me, "Oh God, take away what I'm going through." But what if I'm testing you through that storm to clear something? That bitterness, that dependence on the wrong people, that fear that you'll never be enough. But maybe I'm clearing the ground so I can plant something eternal. Let me turn your wounds into weapons. The enemy tried to break you. He lied when you were down. He wanted you to believe it was over. But what he didn't realize, he was standing before the God of resurrection. And in my hands, your deepest wounds will become your most powerful weapons. Your broken heart, it will become your compassion. Your betrayal, it will become your wisdom. Your loss, it will make room for my eternal gain. You intended to harm me, but God meant it for good. Son, I am changing that. Let's talk about faith. I know you have been hurt by people. You trusted them. They broke your heart. They left when you needed them the most. And now, you're hesitant to trust me. You say, "Jesus, I want to believe that you have a plan, but I'm afraid to open my heart again." And I say to you, trust God completely and don't lean on your own understanding. You don't have to understand everything to trust me. You just hold my hand every day, step by step. And even when you can't see the way, honey, I won't let you fall. I cry with you. Do you remember what I did when I saw Mary and Martha crying for Lazarus? Jesus wept. I knew I would raise him from the dead. Yet, I cried. Why? Because I care. Because I feel your pain. Because your sorrow breaks my heart. You don't have to hide your feelings from me. Let me go deep into your sorrow. Because when you give me your sorrow, I will give you my comfort. Being happy doesn't mean forgetting. Many of my children believe that being happy means thinking of something that never hurt. But that's not being happy. It's burying it in the ground. Being happy doesn't mean you forget what happened. It means you remember the wound, but without the bitterness. It means you look at the scar and say, "I am alive." You look back and see me in every step. Yes, the past was painful, but my child, your future is full of promise. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for your good, plans not to harm you, but to give you hope and a future. My child, I am rebuilding you. I am not finished. This chapter is not the end of you. This broken place is the beginning of rebuilding. But this time, I will rebuild you stronger. Not with pride, but with peace. Not with fear, but with faith. Not with resentment, but with the identity of finding me inside. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are my beloved, my chosen, my child. Your purpose is much greater than your past. You may be wondering, Jesus, how would you use me after what I have been through? And I say to you, look at my disciples. Peter denied me. Thomas doubted me. Paul persecuted me. And yet, I have used them to change the world. Because I do not call the perfect. I want the willing. I will use your broken heart to comfort others. I will use your healed scars as a testimony to my glory. I will shine my light through your cracks. Let me breathe life into your dry bones. You feel empty. You feel like your soul is dried up. But do you remember what I did in the valley of dry bones in Ezekiel 37? I said, I will put my spirit in you, and you will live again. And today, I say the same thing to you. You will live again. You will dream again. You will hope again. You will love again. Because I, your God, am not finished with you. Say this to me, child. Lord, I trust you. When I don't understand, when it hurts, when I feel broken, I trust you to turn my pain into purpose. You are creating beauty from ashes. You are rebuilding me every day. Let these words be your music. Let my promise be your foundation. You are never alone. When you lie in your bed at night, wondering, does anyone really see you? You know I do. I see the battles you fight silently. I hear every whisper of hope you hold on to. And I am fighting for you. Just as I calm the storms of the ocean, I will calm the storms within you. This is only the beginning. In the next part, I will walk you through the process of forgiveness and show you how you can release the pain of those who have wronged you. But for now, child, rest in this truth. Your suffering has a purpose. Your story is not over, and your keeper is near. My dear child, you have carried this burden in your heart for too long. The harm they did, the words they said, the betrayal you never saw coming, the trust that was broken. You try to move on, but the pain still whispers in your soul. How can I forgive the pain that still hurts me? Today, my beloved, we will enter the heart of forgiveness together. Not the world's forgiveness, cold and distant, but forgiveness, holy, healing, and liberating. I want to start with this truth. Forgiveness is not about saying it was right. You forgot. They hurt you. What happened was not fair. And I cried with you. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Forgiveness does not mean that you deny the pain. It does not mean that the betrayal was right. It does not mean that you are weak because you are letting go. Forgiveness is deciding to be free. Anger is a prison. Forgiveness is the key. You may think that holding on to anger will protect you. But child, holding on to it will keep your soul in chains. It sucks out your joy. It poisons your peace. It ties you to the moment you were hurt. And that is not my will for you. I died to set you free, not just from your sins, but from the pain others have caused you. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God in Christ forgave you. You have already been forgiven, eternally. Now I am asking you to give back what you have given. Child, I know it hurts. I am not asking you to forget. I am asking you to heal. Forgiveness is not the absence of pain. It is the beginning of healing. It starts small, a whisper of prayer, a trembling surrender. Lord, I want to forgive, but I don't know how. And I say, that's enough to get started. Because you're not doing this alone. I'll walk with you every step of the way. Let's break the chains together. Think about the person who hurt you. Maybe it was someone you loved deeply. Maybe it was a friend who turned on you. Maybe it was a parent, a sibling, or a stranger. Whoever it was, you tied a piece of your soul to that hurt. But I've come to untie it. They don't deserve to be set free, but you do. Forgiveness is for your heart, not theirs. You say, Jesus, they don't care. But child, forgiving doesn't mean changing them. It means setting you free. You are not letting them win. You are letting me win in your life. You are making peace instead of poison. You are choosing life, not death. Freedom, not chains. Healing, not nightmares. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given to you. If they never ask for forgiveness, you can still be free. I know you are waiting for them to say, "I'm sorry," waiting for them to realize what they have done. But what if they never say it? Will you let your peace depend on their apology? No, my child. Your healing does not depend on their repentance. It depends on your liberation. Let me feel your pain. Every time you think of what happened and your chest tightens, call on my name. Say, "Jesus, help me to forgive again." Say this as many times as necessary. Forgiveness is not always a one-time event. Sometimes it is daily. Sometimes it is moment by moment. But with each surrender, you are regaining your peace. Follow my example. Do you remember the words I spoke from the cross? "Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They mocked me. They spat on me. They nailed me to death. Yet I forgave." It is not because it did not hurt. It is not because they wanted to, but because love always forgives. And you, my child, are made in my image. I am in you, and I will give you the strength to forgive. You will not walk this path alone. Someday, the wounds will open up again. Some nights, the memories will hurt, but I will be there. Every time you decide to forgive, I will fill your heart with peace. Every time you let go of hatred, I will heal. Every time you cry, I will gather your tears and turn them into grace. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Now, I want you to do something right here, right now. Whisper this to me. "Lord, I decide to forgive." It's not because it was right. It's not because they deserved it, but because you have forgiven me. Because I want to be free. Because I believe you are my healer. Because I believe your grace is enough to carry me. And I surrender this pain into your hands. That, my child, is strength. That is freedom. That is the work of healing. I am proud of you. It is not easy, but you are doing an eternal work. You are becoming more like me. You are choosing love over hate. You are becoming whole again. I still want to give you more. In the next part, I will lead you through the restoration of your heart. We will discuss how to dream again, how to believe again, how to open your heart to the joy you thought you had lost. But for now, rest. Let your soul breathe. You have taken a sacred step. You have honored my soul. And I am with you, closer than your breath, stronger than your sorrow. My dear child, you have walked through the storm. You have cried when no one saw. You have tried to smile when your soul was shaking inside. But I was there. With every sigh, with every sleepless night, with every silent moment when you wondered, will I ever be whole again? Today, my dear child, I want to tell you clearly, I will restore you. Yes, I will restore what you thought was lost forever. You think the wound is too deep, but I see a future that you do not yet see. You think my heart is too broken. My life will never be rebuilt. My dreams are dead. But child, I am an expert at revival. If I can bring the dead back to life, then I can bring your heart back to life. I will restore what you have lost in your harvest. You cannot see the full picture now, but I am already working behind the scenes, weaving healing into your life. I never leave behind a ruin, except with the promise of beauty. You have seen the ruin. You have seen the broken pieces, your dreams, your relationships, your hopes. But my child, do not stop at this ruin. I am the God who raises glory from ashes. To those who mourn, I will give a crown of beauty for ashes, a blessing of joy for mourning, and a shout of praise for despair. Your story is not yet finished. It is being written now. by the hand of a compassionate writer. You thought the story would end with heartbreak, but I am still writing. They may be gone. You may have lost something you thought you couldn't live without, but you haven't lost me. And I am enough for you to start over. My love is not a bandage. It's not temporary comfort. It's a complete restoration. I will restore your hope. I will restore your smile. I will restore your peace. I will even restore your faith. You are afraid to trust again. I understand, but I am safe. Your heart trembles at the thought of hoping again. What if it breaks again? What if you lose again? But my child, I am not like those who have hurt you. I never leave. I never lie. I never break your heart. The Lord is faithful to all His promises, and He is loving to all His creation. You can trust me. I am not telling you to trust people now. I just want you to trust me. Bring your broken pieces to me. I will make them whole again. I see every crack in your heart. I see the places where someone else's failures have left scars. And I say, bring them all to me. Nothing is too broken for my hands. Let me gently pick up those broken pieces. Let me breathe life into the things you've buried deep beneath the earth. Let me carry you to a future filled with hope. You don't have to understand how it will happen. You just have to believe that I can. Blessed is the woman who believed that the Lord would fulfill His promise. Let's talk today about those dreams that you no longer believe, the vision that was once yours, the fire that you extinguished, the joy that was lost when everything fell apart. I still remember it. I still see it alive in you. And I have not forgotten it. I placed those desires in your heart, not just to tease, but to fulfill them in my perfect time and way. But first, I had to tear down what was built with fear. Now, I will build on faith. Your identity is not what you have lost. Your identity is what you hold on to. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. You are not rejected. You are rescued. You are not broken. You are my beloved child, and I will restore you in such a way that even your pain will be a testimony to my strength. Those who are gone were not for your future. I know it hurts, but what's gone was never greater than what I'm going to bring. Sometimes I have had to push something away so I can bring newness. Let go of what you've lost, because what's ahead is better than what's behind. Forget the things that were before. Don't dwell on the past. Behold, I have begun a new work. Let's learn how to hope again. Hope doesn't mean thinking everything is going to be okay. Hope means I believe God is working, even if I don't see it now. I am a God of hope. I never lie. And if I promise you restoration, I will fulfill it. Start dreaming again. Start breathing again. Start waking up in anticipation again, because I am doing something new. I will bring back relationships, but only those that honor your healing. You wonder, will I ever love again? Will I ever be loved properly? Yes, child, but only by those I choose. They will be those who are a reflection of my heart, not those who break your heart. I will not bring someone into your life who will take you away from your healing. I will send someone who will love you as I love, with patience, with kindness, with truth. Love always protects, always believes, always hopes, always endures. Before I send them away, I want you to know, I am enough. If forgiveness never comes, if they never return, if that door remains closed forever, I am still enough. I will give you the comfort that no man can give. I will give you the strength that will surprise you. I will fill that void until it is filled with purpose. Your suffering will not be in vain. I am not just restoring you, I am preparing you. What you have been through will be a light for others. Your story will have strength. Your wounds will sing of my mercy. You will look back and say, "It hurt, but it made me strong. It broke, but it couldn't destroy. It was over, but now something good has begun." You are not forgotten. You are not finished. You are being rebuilt. And I, the Lord your God, will restore those things that you thought were lost forever. In the next episode, my dear child, we will talk about your future, how you will walk that path with courage, without fear. For now, just rest in this promise. What has been taken from you, I will give back more beautifully than you can imagine. After you have suffered a little while, the God of all mercies himself will restore you fully and make you firm, steadfast, and steadfast. My dear child, you have carried the burden of yesterday. You have weathered a storm that could have engulfed you. You have cried into your pillow, prayed in the darkness, and asked me, "Will I ever feel peace again?" Today, I speak directly to your soul. Yes, my child, you will not only feel peace, you will walk through that peace, live it, and rise to that peace. For the one who holds your heart also holds your future. And I want you to know a sacred truth. Your tomorrow is not in the hands of fear, failure, or fate. It is in the hands of your Father. Let go of worry. Let go of the what-if thoughts. I see you are imagining all the worst-case scenarios in your mind. You are wondering, will I ever get well? Will I be alone for the rest of my life? What if everything goes wrong again? But child, I never wanted you to understand everything. I just wanted you to trust in me. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. You are not walking toward an unknown future. You are walking toward a plan that I have written with love. I have gone before you. Every step that lies ahead of you, I have already walked every one of them. Every day that you have not yet lived, I have planned every one of them with purpose. You willn't be unaware of what tomorrow will bring, because I am already there. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. You are not walking alone. You are walking hand in hand. I know you still feel weak, but strength doesn't mean walking without fear. Strength means walking with me, despite your fears. Let me guide your steps. Let me whisper directions to your soul. You don't need to know the whole map. You just need to be close to the one who does. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Your future will not be determined by your pain. Yes, there was heartbreak. Yes, the loss was real. But that's not the end of your story. I am transforming your pain into purpose. What was meant to break you will build you up. Your brokenness is not your identity. Your identity is loved, healed, chosen, overcomer. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not forsaken, perplexed, but not forsaken, hurled down, but not destroyed. You were never created to wander aimlessly. Sometimes you get lost. It feels like you're walking through a fog. But today, I want you to hear my voice clearly. I am the light to your path. I am the voice behind you saying, walk in this way. When you can't see me, I am still leading the way. When you can't feel me, I am still holding you. I know when to open a door. I know when to close a door. And I never delay a promise beyond its perfect time. I don't rush, but I'm never late. I see your desperate desire to know the answer. I see your desire to run ahead of you. But child, recovery is not a race. The destination is not a destination. It is a journey. I am there every step of the way. Be patient with the process. Be patient with yourself. I am building something within you that is eternal. He makes all things beautiful in His time. You can dream again. Yes, you. The one who is afraid to look to hope. The one who says, it will be too hard to try again. But I tell you, you were created to dream. You were created to rejoice. You were created to love. Don't suppress your desires. Bring them to me. I will breathe new life into them. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. I have a purpose for your life, and it is not over. Whatever the enemy has done, who has gone, however deep the pain, you are still called. You are still chosen. You are still mine. I created you for this time. Your talent will open a path for you. Your testimony will change the lives of others. Your heart, yes, even a broken heart, will love again. You will rise, and when you rise, others will rise with you. Because your healing is not just for you. It is for your future, for your family, for those who will one day hear your story and believe in their own healing. What you are going through today will be the light of someone's path tomorrow. Your future, doll, is not a continuation of your past. It is a brand new beginning. I am not taking you back. I am taking you forward, not in the same cycle, not to the same people, but to new peace, new joy, new life. I am doing something new, my child. Do you feel it? Forget the former things. Do not dwell in the past. See, I am doing something new. It begins now. Do you not feel it? My plans are greater than your loss. I have seen what you thought was eternal. It is broken. I know how deeply it has hurt you. But today I want to make you a promise. What I give you will make sense of those absurd things. What I give you will be worth the wait. You have not missed your moment. You have not failed your future. You are exactly where I want you. And I am not finished yet. I will take you from a place of mere survival to a place of liberation. I have not merely kept you alive. I have rescued you to save you completely. Completely, freely, courageously. Let go of guilt. Let go of shame. Let go of fear. And enter the story I am writing for you. A story where broken parts become beautiful. Where fearful hearts become brave. Where you become the you I created you to be. Child, your future is in good hands because your future is in my hands. And in my hands, nothing is ever lost. Nothing is ever too late, and no one is too broken to be rebuilt. You are loved, you are chosen, you are carried, and you are never alone. I am with you, yesterday, today, and forever. He who began a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ, my precious child. Now, as you have walked with me through the valley of heartbreak, now as you have heard my voice, now as your tears have spoken the prayers your mouth could not, then let me speak to your heart. One last time, remember, you are not broken beyond repair. You are not so far gone that you cannot return. You are not alone. You have overcome the pain that tried to silence you. You have breathed in the dead of night, when all around you was drowning. And now, you stand at the beginning of a new chapter. Listen, my child. This is my final message for this chapter. Let these words resonate in your soul, long after this message is over. You have never been abandoned. I know how it felt when the ones you trusted were gone, when the ones you loved gave up, when the ones who said they would be there for you were silent. But I never left you. When you cried out in your room, when your voice broke with grief, when no one answered back, I sat by your side, hanging on to every word. It's hard to believe, I know, but I was closest when you felt most alone. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. You didn't walk through the fire alone. You walked with the God who controls fire. Your pain had a purpose. No, I didn't cause you to suffer, but I will use it. The heartbreak that tried to destroy you, that will be the place where your calling will reach. The nights you thought you would die, those nights will be the reason someone else lives. I haven't finished writing your story. There are still many pages full of light left. What the enemy did to harm you, I am changing for your good. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him and are called by His name. You are stronger than you think. Do you know what strength looks like? It is getting out of bed even when grief is heavy, continuing to pray even when no answer is forthcoming, forgiving someone who never asked for forgiveness, clinging to me even when everything seems lost. You didn't just survive. You woke up. You are a warrior of the Spirit. Your scars are not a sign of shame. They testify that you're a winner. Don't look in the mirror at what you have lost. Look at the soul that fought to survive and won. You have been loved deeply, unconditionally. You were loved before your heartbreak. You were loved through your heartbreak. You are still loved after your heartbreak. There is nothing you can do to make me stop loving you. No failure, no mistake, no distance. My love is not based on what you do. My love is based on who I am. I am the God who leaves the 99 to find you. I am the shepherd who calls your name in the midst of the noise. I am the father who stands by the roadside, waiting for you to come home, again and again. Your pain is not your identity. You may have been broken, but you're not broken. You're not your divorce. You're not your abandonment. You're not your loneliness. You are mine. You are my beloved. You are my heir. You are my best creation. You are not what this world has told you. You are what I have told you. And I say, you are chosen. You are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own possession. I am giving you beauty in place of ashes. What you thought was the end was only a transformation. Your tears planted the seed. Your prayers broke the ground. And now, child, it is time for you to bloom again. I am breathing beauty into the ashes of your pain. I will restore what you have lost. I will restore what has been taken away. And I will give you the peace that surpasses all understanding. You can hope again. Doesn't it feel scary to hope? Like the fear of being disappointed again. But I want you to know, it's safe to dream again. Your future will not be a repeat of your past. The hands that hold you now, those hands are strong, sovereign, and safe. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing in Him. I am opening new doors, bringing in new people, writing new beginnings. You're not too late. You are right on time in my plan. Your healing will inspire others. One day, someone will sit in the darkness where you once were, and then your story will be their light. One day, someone will think it's over, and your words will remind them that this is just the beginning. Don't be ashamed of what you've been through. It's going to be someone's guide to freedom. Your scars will speak louder than advice. Your pain will be someone's peace. Because I don't waste what hurts. I transform it into purpose. Now is the time to let go. Let go of the anger. Let go of the need to try to understand. Let go of the guilt that doesn't belong to you. It's possible to move forward without knowing all the answers. Just believe this. I know. Breathe, my child. You've come this far. Now is the time to let go of what was and embrace what is to come. Come, let me hold you. Make my presence your refuge. May my voice be louder than the sarcasm within you. Let my embrace be the place where you can break when you are tired of being strong. I never asked you to carry yourself alone, and you never have to. This is not goodbye. It is just the beginning. The healing has begun, but I will walk with you every day. Every morning, I will be by your side. Every night, I will be by your cry. In every joy, I will celebrate with you. Because, child, I am not just the God who visits your pain. I am the God who brings you joy. Now speak these truths into your soul. I am not alone. I am deeply loved. I am awakening. I am healing. I am chosen. I walk with God, and I will never be the same again. Your heart is safe now. Your life is opening up beautifully, and your future is drenched in my promises. Remember, my child, I am with you always, until the end of the age. Amen.